Hi guys, it's me time journal again. So I just want to get something done today for the journaling blog that I'm doing, and I'm going to use my notes notebook. And I am introducing a new notebook, which is a Sailor Moon notebook. And as you can see, it's really nice. So I'm going to do this one first, and then we'll do this one. So on this notebook, we've done 2 pages so far. So we're on our 3rd page. Get a little closer. Okay, so I found this book at Barnes & Noble, and I think it's a really nice book if you're journaling, because it has such neat papers in it and pictures and just little items like that. So I want to start using it, and I was looking through it earlier, and I saw a paper in here that I thought was really neat to use. Where is it? I think it was this one. This one here. As you can see, it allows you to tear out without damaging the paper. So I'm going to go ahead and put this to the side. And I really want something that fits maybe a tiny portion of this. So I'm going to use my ruler that I have, and I'm going to mark this section, so hopefully I don't take too much of this image. I know I'm going to take some, but hopefully not too much. So here's my ruler that I'm going to use. I guess I'll use this pencil. Do a little bit from here, and then this way. Doesn't have to be perfect, just enough to get your art there. And just cut here. And hopefully, moment of truth, hopefully not too much. Yay! It doesn't look bad. So we'll be able to use this in the future. And here's my little paper. I'm going to put it right here. So I do have some of this tape. I'm not proficient at it yet, but I'm going to try my best right now. Let's see. Perfect. And put it right here. Nice. That looks really nice. So let me move this out of the way. And then I have this little box here, which is such a cute little box. It's wood. And I'm gonna see what from here I want to use. This looks nice. And I like this. So we'll use this. Let's move this out of the way. Okay. We'll put this over here. This appears to be pretty good tape. Alright. There's a little clock. There it goes. And this is really nice. And I'm going to do one of these stickers over here. Let me see. They all look very nice. Oh, I like this one with the two little kids playing. This one right here. I think for this one we might need our tweezers, so let's get them. And we'll take this little guy off. There it goes. Perfect. Perfect. And we'll put them down here. Alright, right here. See, look at that. That looks so nice. Oh, I like this little one here. Alright, I was able to get the tweezers right under that. And I'll put it right here. That looks nice. And then this one says, celebrate life. But we did this part, so we're happy with that. And we want a little bit more items on here. We don't want to leave too much blank. So let me bring this box back out. Stickers way at the bottom. Oh, I like this one. It's not a sticker, but it's a paper that we can tape on there. So let's try to do this one like that. This is so nice. Right here. Perfect. Look at that. Very nice. Okay, so this is how it's looking so far. I do feel it needs maybe one or two other items before it feels complete. So let me see. I have this washi tape. Trying to see which one. Let's open it this way. Let's see. Let's try this one here. Right? That looks very nice. And I'm going to put that right here. Again, we don't want to waste little papers, so we'll put that one right here. There it goes. And I'm going to put something here. So let's see, we have some stuff in here. I do like that we have a bird and some flowers. So maybe we could do another flower down here. So this looks like it has flowers. So let's see. There are large flowers too. Let's do this one. They're easy to come off, but I don't want it to go all the way up. And I really only want most of the flower here. So let's cut that. So I finished cutting it, and as you can see, it's a nice little flower. Let me put it closer. So let's take this off from here, and we're getting the sticker off. Let's see. Okay, so we got that there, and we want to put this right here. There. Perfect. Okay, so I should have cut it beforehand, but we can cut it now. It's a little hard to cut here. And since it's just some leaves, we can put them right here. There you go. So I think this little page came out really nice. The washi tape. So here's this, and I had shown you the other journal. Here it is. And in this one, I wanted to do something different. So we're going to move this little guy to the side. And let me clean up first, and then we'll come back to this one. Okay, so I cleaned up a little. And as you can see, I have my Sailor Moon notebook here. It's very nice notebook. The Sailor Scouts, and it had some little stuff in here. I'm not really sure. Little stickers. So I kept this. I love this that it has a little pocket. It's very adorable. So you can see the Sailor Scouts. So I wanted to start doing a different journal on different items. I like this little one down here because I like the art that's in them. You know, the plants, nature, birds, butterflies, etc. And then this one, I want to fill it up with different items. And I got the idea because my husband likes Pokemon, and so he was opening some Pokemon cards, and I like the packaging. I like the art on the cards packet, so I wanted to try to see what I can do with this. So I know that junk journaling is pretty much anything and everything goes, and so I hope that you guys enjoy this. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out some stuff. I don't want to do the whole because I have a few packets. He opened a few Pokemon card decks, so I don't want to just do that. I want to make it a little bit different. So let me cut them, and then you will see what I did. Well, we'll do them together, but you'll see how I cut them. All right, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so I had to do a lot of cutting, and I had to use this little, I think it's called an Nexel knife, and I was able to get this done. And here it is, what I was able to cut. And so what I'm going to do now is put it on this page. And I'm going to do this page. So as you can see, I cut a few little items, and this one I kept like this because I do like how it looks. Maybe if I hold it like this is better. And I'm going to put this one in the middle. So I'm going to use a little tape friend here. I put some back here. So it seems like I'm going to have to press very firmly just to get some of that glue on there. I'm going to get some right here on the side to prevent it from rolling in. And we're going to put it right here. And then we have this little friend here. And we're going to put him here. And then we have this other friend here. And I'm thinking of putting him up here. Maybe like that. Okay, let's do that. So let's put some of that tape back there, since it's like very smooth surface. You really have to press that in. Let's see. Maybe there should be more than enough on this one here. There it goes. And let's do this one here. I didn't know the names of this Pokemon. For whatever reason, my mind is going blank. And there it goes. See? Very nice. Okay. And then there was a package that was cardboard. And I like this little back part that it had, which looks like mini packages. And so I cut them up like this. And I'm going to put this little friend here, maybe right there. Yeah, right there looks good. So let's do that. Let's get them in there. Right there. There it goes. Perfect. And I took this off as well. And I'm going to put that one on the top. I should really buy liquid glue, because some of this part just will be a little easier if I did. There. I'm going to put this one here. And then I'm going to get this little Pokemon friend and put him here. And I have some little pieces. I cut them. I wasn't sure if I was going to use them, but I just liked how the little design looked. Let me see. I'm going to put this one, as I said, here. I should be using the tweezers, but I'm still not as efficient on them as I should be. And so I'm going to do this one as well. Sometimes just using your fingers is a little easier and better. And this one right here. Maybe the little ones I might need that little extra fine-tuned help. And then this one came from the cardboard. So I'm gonna put this one maybe on the top. Maybe here. How does it look? Hopefully you guys like that. And then I have this other ones here. So I did this one, which is their catchphrase. Alright, I did a few catchphrases, so let me put one here just because it'll be right here. Put the tape on there so I don't struggle with this little tiny image. There it goes. And I just really like this. This is very small and tiny, which I find adorable. So we'll do this little friend as well. And I think I'll do it up here since it looks like a little card. Let's do it right there. It's very pointy and sharp. Let's do that. This is the right way. And let's put this little friend here. There it goes. I guess I'll do one of the catchphrases up here. Right there. Because not everything has to be the right orientation, I suppose. Maybe here like that. You know, just back to back. I think that looks kind of cool. So I'm going to do it here. That one is missing some of the parts here because this is where I cut his little feet there. And it seems like he needs some tape here. Oops. Upside down. There it goes. There. So I cut this one up too. I'm going to give you a closer look because it's their brand. Let's see if we can see it. It is part of the packaging where it's spinning in, so hopefully it stays when I do this. There. Okay, and I still have another catchphrase like that. Put it up here. There it goes. There it goes. It seems like right here is coming up a little bit. So let me put some more on there. So then I have this many left. So I'll put one here, one there, and maybe this little last one right here. Maybe over here, like that. How's that? You guys like? So let's see. There it goes. And let's do this one here. There. And then this last little friend here. And look at that. Doesn't that look nice? So this is from the packaging of the cards. Isn't that nice? I really like their art. And there it is. So I'm hoping to make this one part of my journaling as well, if you guys like. I do have some more Pokemon packaging that I kept just because, again, I wanted to do this with it. And I just figured it'll be nice to look at. And this is what we did earlier today. I enjoy this stickers and this art on it. So I hope you guys liked the video. See you next time. Bye.